All right, we're going to talk about an A harmonic minor scale in second position. Now, first of all, let's find the A natural minor in second position. It is relative to the C major scale. So think C major, play through your C major scale. You know where that is, right? And then start that scale from its relative root of A. And now we have an A natural minor scale. A natural minor and C major are relative. Okay, now that we've established that, the 1-4-5 chord in the key of A natural minor, or A Aeolian mode, same thing. The 1-4-5 chords are A minor, D minor, and E minor. But when we play an A minor to a D minor to an E minor, coming back to an A minor, that E minor chord is very passive resolution. So here comes the E minor. You know, it's sort of like sleepy. It doesn't have that finality that you might want. What happens if we change that chord to an E7 chord? All of a sudden, you've got a lot more harmonic tension in that 5 chord, leading back to that 1 chord. And that's a more satisfying resolution. But here's the problem. Chords come from scales. That's the way it has been done for hundreds of years, and we're not going to change that. Because chords come from scales, that means that we have to change the scale in order to get that nice E7 chord. So let's take a look at what I did there. What note did I mess with? Well, I took the G note, and I moved that G note to a G sharp note. And now, instead of having this, I have that major chord, and I'm adding the 7th, which is in the scale anyway, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But I added a major 3rd to that 5 chord, that G sharp. What happens when I add that G sharp to the A natural minor scale? Because chords come from scales, I need a scale to get to where I have a G sharp in order to get that chord. That's the way it is. Here we go. Here's an A minor, A natural minor scale with a G sharp in it. It's the 7th degree of the scale. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and root. So in order to raise that G sharp from a G to a G sharp, I create a fairly large interval between degrees 6 and 7. That interval is called an augmented second, or 3 semitones. Let's listen to that scale. Here it is down here, bumping right up against the root. Let's go through that in 2 complete octaves. Now, you may be asking yourself, where you've heard scale sounds like that before. It's a very a Middle Eastern sound, a gypsy jazzy sound too. And if you ever move toward that territory of the gypsy jazz or Middle Eastern music, you're going to need these scales underneath your fingers like you need like you need lunch. They're an incredibly important sound, and with slight changes, they'll be an important sound in almost every style that you play in. So let's take a look at that fingering. We start on the A, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, and that big stretch to the fourth finger there. And so let's do that one more time. 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, big stretch, 4, 1, back to second position, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and with our shift to third position, and then our G sharp raised, 7th degree with your second finger, and on my root of A, the tonal center. Let's go back down. 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, shift, 4, 3, 1, and there's my raised 7th degree, and then 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, and 4. Now, pay careful attention to the sound of that raised 7th.